Good afternoon, everyone. This is Zachary. We'll be starting in just a minute. I'm just waiting for people to find me. I hope you're all having a fairly good day, even though it's wet and cold and raw out there. Finding something fun to do. Just a couple of housekeeping things. I can't stamp and type at the same time, so if you leave me a comment, I'd appreciate it very much, and I'll get back to you after the video. Today, I am going to feature talking about a product that I'm let me back up here. This is the hostess code for this month. We've only got a few more days, and this will be the product. Everybody that places in an order online, his name will be in a drawing on Friday, right? It's the 1st, and you'll be a lucky winner of this stamp set. Okay, so like I said, I'm featuring the Paper Pumpkin Kit. I absolutely love these. I think that they're such a great value for what you pay for. They're $22 if you do the month-to-month subscription. It is a little bit more expensive if you do the paid-to-paid. However, today on our demonstrators website, they are completely sold out for the May kit. So new subscribers that subscribe, unfortunately, you won't be able to get it until June. I've been doing this for a long time, and I don't believe they've ever sold out, to my knowledge. If they have, it's pretty rare. Also, for those of you that might have bought this month's, the family one, which is the one I'm going to show you here, the refill is on the, you can purchase a refill, and I'll explain what that is in a minute. So it comes wrapped in this plastic, so it's protected from the weather. I'd like to say it's protected from damage, but we never know how they're going to get delivered. They are shipped part of the way through UPS, I believe, and then transferred to the post office. So it comes in a box like this. Probably 10 months out of the year, they're orange like this, you know, pumpkin color. A couple of times a year, we'll have specialty boxes. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like. You have a little ink spot. And if you decide to just stick with ink spots, we do sell the refills for them. So you can contact your demonstrator. You get some beautiful ribbon with this. A full stamp set, which, let's see if I can flip it over so you can read it. It's kind of going in every direction. This will be the May kit, which I'm not going to even spend a lot of time on because it's already sold out. We're going to be featuring some of the new ink colors. For those of you that are not familiar with Stampin' Up, we have an annual catalog that comes out every June, and then we have mini catalogs that come out several times a year. So you get it wrapped up in this tissue paper so you feel like you're getting a surprise. And everything is in this packet. I'm not going to open this packet because I do have it available for sale. So I am going to use the one that I've already opened and started making some treats with. I will be on every day this week featuring something with it. So I want to show you a little bit more about this stuff. When I get my kit, I take everything out. I punch all the parts out, but I keep these, and you'll see why later in the week. So we got these beautiful, beautiful cards. Then we got these fun fold cards. Whoops. This is another card base. They give us all the card bases and then coordinating envelopes. There's two colors on the envelopes. And then all of these goodies. Some banners, some other banners, different things, little butterflies, birds, these beautiful leaves. I've tried to see if you can see that they're embossed like. But the white side's just as pretty too. And then these trees. I just love them. Then we got some coordinated, I've already used a couple, coordinated pearls. This is the mint macaron and crushed curry. You get Stampin' Dimensionals, and you get glue dots. When you get your first kit, this isn't the block, I don't have one in front of me, but you'll get a block the first time you subscribe. The only thing that you would need to go with this is a pair of scissors. Everything else is here for you. They always give us a pretty flyer that says the name of the stamp set. On the back of it, it lists everything that you should have in your kit. It also lists any coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors that would coordinate with this kit. They give you some alternate projects. And sometimes there's other stamp sets. Some months they design them so that there's some stamp sets that coordinate with them. And then inside, when you open it up, they give you some directions. They also give you a built-in ruler. And step by step. There's also always a video that that they upload to as well. It's kind of one of those fast track type, nobody's talking. I'll try to upload it when we're done so that you can get that information if you want to watch it. So I guess that's it. I'm going to get ready and make a really quick, simple card. Let me set this stuff aside. I like to challenge people. A piece of scrap paper here. And challenge myself as well to just using stamps that we get in the kit. So, Lovely Lipstick is the ink I'm using. There's the branch. The saying I'm using is, I'm going to probably use this on the inside, but this is my stamper. Another little trick I wanted to show you was whenever I stamp words on a punch or whatever, I stamp a couple of extras and I just stick them in this box. And then these were some, which is where the Celebrate comes from. These were some from a kit a few months ago. I have a whole bunch of them. I just stamp whatever it was, and I just go through them. So the one that I'm going to make on video, I'll use the Happy Birthday. But you can see I just take the different stamps that came that particular month, and then I did leave some blank. So when I just want to make a card in a hurry, in case I can't find what I want in my stash, I always have this little to-go-to box. And then I just took a piece of scrap. If you're a paper crafter, we all have scraps. I just took a piece of scrap and I ran it through an embossing folder. I just grabbed one. No particular reason why I picked this one. So the card base is our standard 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to put the white layer on top, just like that. So because this is a polymer stamp, which means it doesn't have any foam. If you look at your block stamps, or now we have some that are cling mount, there's a layer of foam. These clear ones don't have that, which has its advantages, and some people find it disadvantage. You need to have some kind of a mat. I try to keep one that's not too paper pierced, but it looks like I'm not following my rules too good. So I might have to, alright. So here's my scrap paper. I'm going to just set this right aside. Hopefully you can still see it up in the corner. And I'm going to start stamping on this layer. And another trick with polymer is that the ink will gravitate to the paper. You just have to have patience and let it do its thing. Count to about 12. I'm trying to get all the edges as best as I can. And then you see that this is a problem here, and I'll show you my trick. I want to put a few there. Trying to find another Post-it note. Oh, got some on my, oh, getting that all over me. Oh, I didn't do that very good. Let me try to see if I can fix it again. A little better. Hopefully my, just letting the ink gravitate to the paper. Let's see if we can squeeze this one in here. I'm kind of dancing around the paper with my stamp. Yeah. Now I know that there's some white spots, but that's okay. I can live with it. The other thing I want to do is add a splash of color around the edges. So I'm just going to take my stamp pad and brush it against the edges. So I like what I see. And then I'm going to cover, decide if I want it there or there. Guess I'll go here. I'm going to put a little twine. I always like to put a little something. I believe I've showed you my trick before, but just in case I haven't, I'll do it one more time. Now when we're using embossing folders, you need to put a little bit of heavy tape, because the snail doesn't seem to hold the where it's embossed. I'm going to take this protective coating off. I seem to have misplaced my paper pickup tool. I'm going to just put a single layer going around. Take off the second piece. Move this stuff out of the way. You can also purchase this grid paper if you have a hard time getting things straight. And I'm going to take a double piece of this twine. Remember the other day I told you I was going to work on straightening this out? Well, I guess I told a fib because I haven't done it. And those of you that know me quite well know I don't like to measure, so I just eyeball it. Now I'm going to slide these two pieces of twine underneath. I like doing this type of method for ribbon or twine or anything for 2 reasons. Number one, it cuts down on the amount that you need. And then number 2, I'll show you in just a second. You can position this bow to wherever you want it. Now, if you have slippery, I call it slippery twine or ribbon or something, you can put a little glue dot right underneath it before you tie it. Oops, these are the big ones. Oh, this one. Those are the huge ones. I'll just stick a little piece. I'll stick it right under my bow. And I'm going to fan my bows out. So you can tell I have 2 bows. I'll trim that in just a minute. Now I'm going to attach this to my card using what I call wet glue. It gives you a minute or 2 to move it around, should you need it. I've been busy today working on the Sail Away scrapbooking bags. I only have 2 left. You can find the details on my business page if it's something you're interested in. And then, where did I put that? Happy birthday. And it's not the same color, but the contrast sometimes is nice. You don't throw anything out in Stampin' Up. As you can see, this is the edge that I'm using. I just cut a piece off. Looks like that's a little too big. And I'm going to put that somewhere about right here. And then I'll cut my bow tails. This one over here is bugging me a little bit. So there you have it. Plain and simple. This is a sample. This is the, you could always add some blings if you wanted to, but it's a quick, easy card. As the week goes along, I'll be stepping them up, so if you're one that likes a little bit of challenge, please continue to follow. Tomorrow will be at 3 o'clock again. I can't remember what it is. So that's it, folks. Thank you so much. And like I said, the paper pumpkin is just an amazing deal. You can't go buy enough products to make 8 cards, a stamp set, ink, and all the accessories for $22. Okay, thanks everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye.